Hello, good morning.
Chef, good morning.
Good morning, how are you? Happy New Year.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Hello, Charlotte.
All right, looks like we got a few of you here.
Visitors table. Tell me what your name is.
Oh, yeah, I'm Alex. Let
Nice
me
to meet
change.
you.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for pointing that out. Let me change that for us.
Hi, David. Happy New Year.
Hey Charlotte, how are you?
Good.
So it would appear that the Monday slot works a lot better for a few of you because already the attendance is a lot higher than the Tuesday calls.
Great.
All right, awesome. I'm glad I made that switch then. So I think moving forward, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do first and third Monday of the week at the slot, and then second and fourth Tuesday of the week, just to give a few options for everyone.
Oh, wow. Okay. So it'll be every week then.
Yeah, there'll be one call every week,
Yeah.
either on Monday or Tuesday.
Okay.
So,
So first and third Monday, same time, Tuesday,
mhm.
and then second, fourth on Tuesdays.
Yep. So I'll send a second calendar invite for that one.
Great. Very well. Okay.
And then the
Good.
other update is he's not on here today, but I'm gonna have one of my team members kind of start driving this one. So I'll be with him for first few calls, and from there, like ideally, I would like to pass it off to him because he's a technical expert in high level or LeadBuddy, and so he'll be better equipped to handle the technical questions. But if there's any like strategy related questions, you can always reach out to me or line up one to one. So cool.
Perfect. Perfect.
All right. Yeah. So to start, did anyone have any questions or anything that they wanted to cover that are top of mind right now?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. How's it
Hey,
going?
Robert.
Hey, Alex.
Good to see y'all. I'll throw a question, Chef.
Yeah.
Uh, in between the calls, we have questions. We're not as savvy technically. Um, where can we go on the platform to either get not so much tutorial videos, but any assistance offline that will kind of
Yes.
give us and make our time
Good.
more productive in between?
Yeah, good question. So I'm going to share my screen real quick.
Okay.
So the first layer of defense for that I'd always direct you to would be the support widget in the bottom right corner. When you log in, do you see this option here? The little widget.
Okay.
So do you see that on your end when you log in, LeadBuddy?
I think I'm familiar with it. Yes.
Okay, so yeah, that would be where you would get help. There are little articles in here, so if you want to figure out how to use, let's say, the calendar feature, you can always search in here how to integrate, how to set up different event types, like automations and stuff. So that will have, let's say, so you'll see that has like articles with screenshots. There are some videos as well. So that kind of just gives you a how to. And then if you have any issues, like, you still can't figure it out, you can click over to the chat widget. And
Okay.
so that will put you in touch with one of our team members that's
Right.
24/7. So what I would suggest doing is just immediately typing in live agent, and then that'll switch over from the AI uh, agent to an actual live person.
Okay.
So yeah,
Okay.
and there you go. So it switches you over, and then it immediately connects you with an actual person, and so they're pretty quick to respond there.
Okay. Very well.
All right, Robert, I know you have a question, so or your hands
Uh,
up. So
yeah, so within calendars, since we were talking about that, setting up recurring appointments. There's in the calendar setting, there's your service menu, and then there's your groups, rooms, equipment. Um, Maybe just go into a little bit of between the service menu feature
right,
versus just getting a meeting out.
right. So the service menu, that is primarily meant for businesses like like a hair salon or nail salon where they have like different service types like haircut, hair dye, um, you know, like beard treatment, whatever, so that when a client comes in, they can book with a specific service as well as a team member. So if they have different stylists, they can choose the person that they want as well as the service that they want. So that may or may not be applicable. Like you could technically use that feature for your own business if you wanted to do, 1 hour, 1 hour triage call with clients versus a like a completely different purpose, like 1 hour deep dive or like financial planning type call. So technically you could set that up as different services here, but you could just, I think it makes more sense to just have different call types for each of those purposes that you would have. Does that make
So
sense?
yeah, but that's kind of where I'm at. It's deciding, do you adapt it or is there a better source? So like if I want to be able to send something out, whether it's say a recurring meeting with a client or I have that like flash coaching triage, like, but I want to have it's packaged. I just want to be able to get into a message with someone and send them the link or set up a meeting for them. Would this work, or is there a better way of going about it? And I'll make it simple. If I want to have something that is boxed, packaged, free or not free, but this is going to go out and I just want to have it kind of in there, would you use a service, even though it's not a bought product, it's a service, it's a time product?
Yeah, so I would just set that up as, have like triage call or whatever the exact verbiage is here, set up as a calendar, and then we can set up a funnel specifically for that event type. So I have, a networking one-to-one call set up for you here, right? So I go in here, I can share this URL with someone. No, wait, no. Let's see here. It looks like we didn't set up the URL.
So that's networking 101.
Yeah, so we need to connect your domain to this, but you would be able to send this link out to people like networking.nyckcoaching.com/101. And so that link goes out. If someone books on it, we have the automations configured so that they get the text reminders and email reminders, and it creates a Zoom call for it as well.
Got it. So the calendars, create a calendar versus if you were to go in, create this service and have the service option, they kind of almost function the same way, it seems. It's just a matter of going in and pulling it from, sharing it from the
funnel section instead of the calendar, right?
from the
Is that your
funnel.
question?
Yeah, yes, essentially.
Yeah, because when you add the calendar to the funnel, it allows you to customize the layout of the page so that you can put your headshot, you can put your logos, you can put little text blurb here like this, as well as your social icons. Versus if you went just from the calendar page, all I'm really sharing here. Let's see here. So it's a matter of basically having this layout versus this layout. So, with the funnel layout, you have the headshot, your text blurb, icons versus this is just a generic calendar link. It doesn't really have a lot of customization there.
Got it. And when you say funnel layout, sorry, where the funnel is in the settings
So you go to sites,
of sites.
funnels, and then you find the one. So I created the
Yeah, I
networking
always
one-to-one
forget
here.
I always forget sites. I get caught up on that one. Okay, I got that. Thank
How do
you.
you direct people to that link that you just, or to that page that you just showed?
So for the funnel, it will ask you to publish it to a domain. So for Nick, for Robert, I have NYCK coaching or nyckadvisors.com, right? So we create a custom subdomain for his business. And then we have the sub, like the slash at the end. So it would be go.nyckadvisors.com/networking1-to-1. So we would just have to set that custom domain for you. So let's see here, hit save. We should be able to edit and publish it. Okay, and then, so did that answer your question?
I did.
Okay, cool.
So the answer is do it through funnels. Don't do it. Don't start setting up services.
Correct. Yep.
It would be redundant and unnecessary.
Yep. That's, yeah, services and equipment and all that stuff's meant more for in-person, like physical storefront type businesses. So.
Got it. Okay.
David, I know you had your hand up for a second there. Did you have a question or anything I can answer?
Kind of. I was trying to find it beforehand, but I recall there was somewhere where the LeadBuddy like prefix was showing up here and there, and it would be visible to the public. And I was wondering, I can't remember if it was in the calendar or where the hell it was. So I got half a question. Is there a way to remove that?
Yes. So what I just mentioned right now would basically be the solution to that issue, where you probably are sharing the calendar link directly from the calendar as opposed to the funnel that was created with the calendar synced to it.
Gotcha.
So I can do that right now real quick. Let me just make sure we can get this. All right, I'll need to go back to that. Let's see here. David. So for yours, I'm guessing you were probably sharing. Which calendar are you referring to? Is there one?
I don't know. I was trying to give somebody like a 30-minute virtual coffee type of thing. The third one from the bottom.
Okay.
Yeah, right there.
So you were probably sharing this link here, like link.leadbuddy.io.
Yeah, that ugly thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Versus if you went here, I don't know if I set up a few funnels for you for calendar stuff, but
okay. So
here we go. So yeah, you have your virtual coffee here.
All right. And is it tied to my Zoom? Because what I found when I first started using the LeadBuddy instead of Calendly is I had the calendar invite set up with people, and then they'd reach out to me during the call, and they'd be like, "David, where's the damn Zoom link?" I'm like, "Son of a bitch, I didn't do something right." So I think I might have fixed that since, but
let me take a look.
Little heads up for everyone. It's more operator error than anything, I'm sure.
Yeah, David, I'm transitioning now, but I also don't have something set up, so I've still got both links active for now.
Yep.
Calendars.
Same.
And Charlotte, I believe on your end, I did set up the funnels for the getting to know. I think it was on you labeled it as a getting to know you call.
Mm-hmm. And I didn't know to look under the funnels. I've only been working in the calendar.
Okay.
So I think you've eliminated some of that. And a related question is I'm also having to, one of the notification calls, the reminder calls that are set up are not customized. Is that something I do through funnels or through calendars?
It would actually be through automation. So give me 1 second. For some reason,
I don't want to take on the subject.
Let's see here. It is taking forever to load. Let me try seeing if I can use Safari instead.
Meanwhile, Michigan did well.
Michigan took care of what they needed to, but Ohio State's still lurking around. It won't be good enough until they drop out.
We're working on that.
Alex, where are you located?
Charlotte, I'm in Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Okay.
Yeah. And David, where's your accent from?
I'm from Massachusetts.
Okay.
Yeah, currently in New Hampshire, but I'm from Mass, born and bred.
Okay, great.
All right. So,
I didn't think I had an accent.
Yeah.
Believe me, I know I do.
all right. So, David, I think you just needed the link to your, or we needed to check your Zoom.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll log it in as yours. Okay, so we're gonna go into settings, my profile. Your Zoom account is connected there. Okay, so this is why your Zoom wasn't populating.
Ew. Glad I asked.
And then I'm gonna go into, showing up there now. And then I'm gonna make sure it is set up on each of your individual calendars. Okay, so I'm gonna set the location to, okay, that, I think that should apply towards all of the individual calendars now, but if you wanna just go in and click on any of these, just click on edit and then scroll down to the bottom. And then for location, just make sure it has Zoom as a location.
Okay.
And then the other part is make sure that this is selected as well. Allow Google and Outlook to send invitation and update emails to attendees.
Okay,
so this allows,
yeah, so this is a good example for me to kind of look at for how to do it right. This one. You
so
fixed
yeah,
it.
just making, so this makes sure that when someone books on your calendar, this actually creates a Google event or Outlook event in the calendar, and then the location with the Zoom connection will actually create a unique Zoom meeting link for the appointment. Otherwise, without these settings, all it's doing is just they're booking time on your calendar, and it's just kind of marking it off on your calendar, but it's not sending the calendar invite, and they're just getting an email notification without any actual location information.
Yeah, that's what was happening. Okay.
So yeah, just go through each of those, make sure that is configured appropriately now.
Thanks.
All right. Yep. So now going on to Charlotte's question about.
Well, and will you check my settings on one of my calls, and then I can go back in there. Thank you.
All right, so let's see. And I configured this. I know we exchanged emails over the weekend. Yours was the same thing was happening where it was connected to Zoom, but it's still not actually. I thought I'd set that. Okay, so now the meeting location is Zoom.
I may have undid it accidentally when I wanted to see what you had changed.
Okay, no worries. And the other thing here I would say is go in and connect your email provider here, because right now it doesn't have either of them connected.
Okay.
And then what was the one calendar type that you wanted to check?
The introductory chat, I think it's a 20-minute, that second call. Yeah.
Okay. So.
And then I'll copy the settings on the other ones.
Okay. Yep. So you have the location set to Zoom, introductory chat, contact name, and Charlotte Berry. So you're good there. Okay. And then availability, 10 minutes pre and post. Did you want to give a limited window of time where they can book? Right now there's 1 day minimum notice, but did you want a certain window of time that they have to book within?
30 days, I mean 90 days maybe.
Okay, let's do 90.
Okay.
9 to 5. Okay. And then there we go. This is the other one.
Yep.
Okay, so then that should have everything properly set up as far as the event calendar event and the Zoom location or the Zoom meeting.
Yep.
And then as far as the customization for the reminders,
Yes.
you would just go in here. So automation, and then introductory chat, building connections.
Mm-hmm.
And then you would, and then this is, yeah, it's triggered anytime someone books time on this calendar. And then it sends out confirmation email when they book. And so if you want to modify the verbiage of the,
well, and that's what I'm not sure. The insert date, insert time on the date and time is not automatically populating. So is something that you just changed, does something that you just changed now do that automatically?
So this doesn't look, did you come up with this yourself or?
Yeah.
Okay, this does not look familiar to me. Okay, so
you had somebody build my calendars for me, so, and I'm not sure who did that. I mean, somebody on your team.
Got it. Okay, so it looks like they didn't put the custom values in here appropriately. So let me.
Okay. So that's why it's not working.
Yeah. So let's do this.
And we can do this another time. I don't have to take time now.
Oh, no worries. I can actually. This. You know what? I'm gonna do this instead. Okay. So I'm gonna
delete. The hell is all that background music? What is that?
Not sure.
That's bizarre.
Yeah, I hear it too, but I'm not sure where it's coming from.
It's like some space thing or something.
Robert, if you can't hear, it's probably coming from you.
Is it?
I don't know.
Maybe. Are you typing? Are you typing
Weird.
furiously?
No. My
Okay,
AC? Is it off now?
I don't hear anything now. Yeah. So it could be
Quieter
that.
now, yeah.
Oh, sorry, that was my AC.
You're running AC right now? It's 25 degrees.
It's hot in my office.
Okay. All right. Okay, so we are going to. Okay, so Charlotte, now you could just go in here and modify the verbiage in these emails.
Okay. And it'll pull the information correctly. It'll pull the date and time and stuff.
Yep.
Great, thank you.
Yep. So yeah, like it's formatted. If you want to kind of modify the formatting of it, like
Sure.
just you can do that accordingly. But these are the values
for the other 2 or 3 calendars I have. Copy what
yeah, what you can do is, let's see. So that email should be good. I would say just go into these following emails and modify. Obviously, you don't want. I'll just change this part at least. Okay. So yeah, just and then you'd want to put your phone number in here. What is your phone number?
770-380-1374.
Okay, I'm gonna put that here, and then I think that, oh, here we go. Okay, so that should get, at the very least, the bare minimum done, but if you want to play around with the verbiage, feel free.
Sure. So did this set up the reminders for all of the calendars, or do I need to assign this to each calendar?
So this, I have it set up so that it's specific to just the introductory one, because the emails, I kind of, the verbiage in each of the emails is specific to the introductory chat. If you want to remove it to make it applicable to all of them, just delete this filter and it would go out to all of the calendar events.
Or I could create flows for each calendar.
Or yeah, or you could duplicate this workflow for each calendar and then just set it and then configure it to each one.
Great, thank you.
Yep. Cool. Let's see here. What other questions? Anyone have anything else? All right. Okay. Yeah, so if there's nothing else, we can wrap up. I do have another call coming up, but yeah, so just to recap.
I'm sorry.
Monday, yeah,
about creating landing pages. Is that part of the package I have? Like, I know there are different levels of service. Is that included in mine?
Yeah, so if you want to create a landing page or a funnel, you can just go into sites and then funnels.
Okay.
And then you can pick from one of these templates. And there's a bunch of different ones here, like for lead magnets, for calendar booking, event registration, marketing, all that good stuff. Right. So you have template options, and then if you want something a little bit more custom, you can just reach out to me, and then we can, someone on my team can put together an estimate for you.
Great.
Yeah, of course.
Chef, thanks for setting up the new schedule. We appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm glad to see a few more faces on here, so hopefully we can keep that going.
Again, the 1st and 3rd on Mondays, and the 2nd and 4th on Tuesdays.
Yep, exactly.
12 o'clock Eastern time.
Yep, exactly.
And you provide lunch? No.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Thanks, everybody. See you.
All right. Thank you, everybody.
Appreciate it.